How's it going, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Fast Hands Gaming. I'm your boy Fast, and we are back on Clash of Beasts today. Now, I wasn't going to make a video and put it out today. I was waiting to get Jag, which is going to be the first mythic. However, I am so short on season tokens. I need just, pretty much to finish this rest of this line, because sadly, I have to get 12 keys, and I have to finish this line. So, unfortunately, I won't be doing that video quite yet. However, I decided to make this video because we do have Raid Wars currently live. And my last video, I didn't feel like I gave you guys all the information you need to know. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. However, I would like to go ahead because I have a lot of people. I've actually spent probably like the last, maybe 2 hours in just chat and personal chats and Discord talking to players. So, the gauntlet has been thrown. So if you're watching this video, it is officially thrown. DOT, or Dawn of Titan players, have thrown down their name or DOT refugees in this game, to rise to rank 1. And then obviously we have a crazy amount of old War Dragon players joining today. It's crazy. And I knew it was going to happen as a old War Dragon player myself. And coming to this game, I fell in love with it. And it was everything I wanted War Dragons to be. But obviously this game does have a few differences. And I've already talked about that in the other videos. If you're looking for non-stop PvP content, this isn't going to be your game. At least at the moment. They are going to release other events, but right now we only have 3 events, so keep that in mind. If you're a new player, those events are going to be, right now, Raid Wars. Next week is going to be Forging and or Breeding, if you're from War Dragons. And then we have Fort/Builder, which is obviously based around building up your base. So, I'm just because I know I have a lot of War Dragons players, and I actually have some DOT players watching my videos. You both are saying that you're going to be rank 1, and here I am with my team currently sitting rank 1, and I'm like, cool, I've got War Dragons players on one side, DOT on the other, and no one supporting Hellhounds. So obviously I've got my work cut out, same with my team, to stay at number 1. My personal opinion is I see the passion, obviously, from both sides. I feel DOT, and I've already told you guys in chat, you guys got to pass through a lot of teams from old War Dragon players. I'm not doubting you at all. But some of these teams are, from when I played, are pretty ruthless. So I expect you in the top 10, just like I expect some of the War Dragon teams in top 10. If you guys didn't already know, the only other team that has ever really been competitive with my team is Team BC. Currently, they have a little bit of a hard time they are in Warrior 2. If you weren't aware of the different rankings and the divisions, there's Warrior 1. So when you come into this game as a new player, you're going to start with Warrior 1, and there's different divisions for that. And then there's Warrior 2, and then the same thing. There's different divisions. They are actually currently ranked 11 out of the 25, but they're having currently a hard time dealing with Russian Mafia, who is from War Dragons. I'm not going to get into why they are. Let's just say some things have really gone down today. Raid Wars started yesterday, and there were some crazy points going up, and points that were very questionable. And today we had a lot of people, guess what, get banned. This game is very quick on banning people for cheating. I do love that fact. They are always watching, so keep that in mind. Make sure that you join their Discord and you read what they are willing to allow and not allow in both game and on their Discord, because if you break those rules, you will potentially get banned. Very serious, and I like that about this basically this team, the mods and the dev team, they are very quick to fix very important issues. But anyway, you guys don't care about any of that. I was just wanting to let everyone know that's watching this video right now, if you're a War Dragons player or if you're a DOT player, let's go. You know what? I understand, and I've never said that my team was going to stay rank 1 forever, but I promise you right now, as the leader of my team, and I know how my team is, we will make you fight to beat us. I promise you that right now. We might lose, and let's all have fun doing this. Let's not be rude to each other. Let's have fun competing. But my team has been rank 1 for months, and I understand all of you haven't been here. But we're not about to let you all take our spot. So, you guys have War Dragons players and DOT have thrown down the gauntlet. Well, you know what? Fine. You want to come at us? Like I tell my team, any team that rises against the Hellhounds will be met with full fire of the Hellhound pressure. We are currently rank 1 in our division, and I'm not going to tell you our points, but I promise you, we will fight you tooth and nail to keep our spot. Anyway, let's get into the video real quick. I'm going to go over everything. Free-to-play players especially need to know, and if you're a pay-to-win, you know what? It's not really hard to do well in this event. So first off, as you can see, this is the top 10 teams. With the bannings that happened today, HOTS players are pretty much done. Unfortunately, they had quite a few cheaters in the game. You know what? This is what's going to happen. So as you can see, when you go into Raid Wars, this is what you're going to be looking at. You can attack any team you want. Like I've said in the previous video, you are allowed to hit any team, and it doesn't matter the level of any team. So if I were to click on Elite Alpha, you'll see Aki here is 125 points, level 60, and you can see how it goes down. No, I don't understand why and maybe just a glitch, 49 is higher than the 52, but typically if you click on a team, it'll rank them from the highest level to the lowest level. So as you see here, and again, this may just be a glitch, and then it's not wanting to load, of course, for the video. But as you can see here, every team max level player is usually going to be worth the most points. So it doesn't matter if you hit a level 60 or level 15. They're going to give you the same amount of points. So obviously the smart play is to hit the smallest base as possible, so that way you can maximize your time. Now, I don't know if they're eventually going to fix that. Obviously, that's really broken if you're a level 95 player and you're just constantly smacking a level 15 player. Obviously. However, I don't know if they will fix that. That has been like that since I first started playing. And if you didn't already know, this game had a soft launch back in May. Yes, I am level 95, but I have also been playing for almost a year. The global launch was 2 weeks ago. Just to get that out of there, I get that question probably a good 100 times a day, it feels like. Anyway, as you can see, and I've looked at other players, anyone who didn't know, a lot of YouTubers from other games have been playing this game. If they're not an officer or leader, they won't have this on theirs. I was talking to Odin from War Dragons. He didn't have the whole raid button option. That's because he was not an officer. So these are the ships. Now, if you watch my other video, I did talk about these. So these ships, there's 3 different ships. You have a light ship, normal ship, and a cargo ship. Obviously, different times for each ship, and each ship can only carry so much. So if I were to click on Wolverines and raid, I get a view of each ship because I'm the leader of the team. Officers get this option as well. So as you can see, it doesn't start for another hour because these cannot be sent out to the last 2 hours of the event. And then obviously the last 2 hours of the event, you're not able to use mega attacks, which are the same thing from War Dragons if you're playing that game. And you can see that each ship has a different amount of HP, a different amount of protected resources it can keep, and then a different amount of max capacity. So obviously you send these to a team that has a lot, you'll know how much you're going to be bringing back. Now, the biggest thing to say, and I wasn't going to always say this, is because obviously I wanted my team to have a little bit of secrets, but I understand that this game is going to grow, and you guys are going to find out anyway, so it doesn't matter what I say when I say it. Do not send these ships to a team that is already doing well in an event, because all you're going to do is feed that team. These ships, when you click on them, because you can attack them if they are being sent to your base, they're going to do the same thing as if you were to go into another team. So as you see here, if this team were to send me a ship, it's going to bring me up the same thing. But the difference is it'll be an extra 100 points per each player. So that's basically like if you were using your victory points, which are obviously these inner flames if you're from War Dragons. So if you send these ships to a team that's already doing well, all they're going to do is farm the ship and farm points until they absolutely have to defeat the ship. Now, you can send a ship, and if it isn't beaten, it will return at the end of the next round. But I don't think that's a very smart play. You can do it that way, but I just don't feel like that's a smart play. The smart play is realistically, you send ships to teams that you know aren't as super active, but still have points to get taken away from them. I myself currently send it to Elite Alpha, Deities, and Genesis. These three teams definitely, along with HOTS players, because like I said, they're completely done. They have been, we had a complete team wipe on them, basically. We'll probably be dropping, I expect, Team DC, Russian Mafia, and a few other teams to rise to top 10 next week. But I just don't see these teams putting up enough points from what I've been told from Global Chat to survive being top 10. So keep that in mind. You want to send to teams that aren't obviously active, because if you send to a team that's active, they're going to farm your points. They're going to increase their team points and personal points, and does nothing to help you. So definitely a big tip. The other tip is obviously right now you can spend gems and buy energy constantly. It is a very money intensive if you do it like that. I don't recommend it personally, but if you know what, if you make enough money and you can do it, then do it. And I'm not going to stop whales. I don't think it's a smart play, but if you want to do that, go ahead. I'm going to tell you right now, guess what? Personal points wise don't matter as much as your team. The team matters first, and I've always told my team I care about my team points first, and then if you want to go crazy on personal points, go ahead. But realistically, it doesn't do anything personal points wise once you've reached max points. Just my opinion again. So, yeah. Anyway, if you didn't know, you can go in here and you can buy energy packs. I know Odin already kind of covered this. I watched his video. He calls me the other guy. I am Fast Hands Gaming. You will always see me in chat. I'm constantly trying to help new players. I'm always willing to talk. You can find me in the official Discord. I'm willing to give out my team. If you click on my team in leaderboards, you'll have my team Discord. You can't get to my official team, but you can talk to me there. If you guys want to do a call chat, just let me know ahead of time so I'm ready for it. I'm willing to do that. More than willing to do that. I'm here for the community. I'm not here to make myself look better. I'm not here to make my team look better. I feel we do that in game just fine. I'm here, again, to help new players. And if you rise up and you beat me, then you know what? Congrats. That's amazing. You know? I'm here to keep the game going and to help players. I want to get better. You know? Unfortunately, I'm currently stuck where I'm at because we don't have tier 6 beast out, so I can't level up my towers. There's a lot of things I can't personally do. I want to continue to grow. I want to grow as a YouTuber, and I know I'm a little bit rambling. I'm just trying to let you know where I'm coming from. Anyway, back to this. So, the best tip I can give free-to-play players is when you go in here, because the auto function is now available, you can do that constantly, and you will get a lot of points. I suggest buying as much energy as you can, which is going to obviously, again, be up here. I have 46 packs left, so I could buy another one, but unfortunately, it's getting to that point in the night where I'm going to be going to bed. It's probably not going to be worth it, so I'm not going to have time. Like I said, I spend so much time talking to people in-game, I have less time playing. But when you go in here, the 125, because I had a personal goal, my team always has a very bare minimum for players, and right now it was 50K, and they all achieved this, all of them, free to play, very easily, just using the 125. Now, mind you, when you use the auto attack, you don't gain the extra 100 points from attacking with your inner flames, or obviously this right here. So, and then you have these other 3 attacks. People talk about the mega attack. I don't think it's worth it. I mean, if you're not spending money, it's not worth it. If you're willing just to sit there, even on just auto, you're going to get more points at the end of the day. So that's what I suggest, especially for free-to-play players. And then if you didn't know, every attack you get, if you only use one creature, you'll get 5 stars. Now, you'll see I have 24 because, again, I'm going to share a big secret, is when you attack, and I'll show you, I'm just going to attack this player, you can go in. Now, obviously, he's equipped, so I'm going to get an extra 100 points. So when you equip those inner flames or cinders, it goes from 125 to 225. So obviously, I'm using Frog. I'm only using Frogger due to the fact that on a small base like this, it's really fast. And when you want to get a lot of points and you want to just grind fast, obviously you want to go as fast as possible due to the time constraints. And I'm not about to hit a long base because it just takes long. So I'm going to swap out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in Anna. As you can see, she has a inner flame as well. I'm going to kill this last tower, swap it out, and then go for my boy Malak, who is from Season 1. And I'm just going to kill the base. So what that did is, I'll show you here in a second. Click that. I have 425. So yes, if you're willing to spend the time, you can stack your attacks. Obviously, you only get 3 attacks, and then you only get 3 stars, so it will take longer. But also keep in mind, you only get 1 bronze chest. Now, if you were to just use I'll go back in here. I don't have 30 attacks. If I just use the auto, I'm going to get 1 bronze chest. So it's up to you. If you have the time, obviously grinding the game out is the better option. But if you don't, obviously auto is going to be your next best option. And now that I have 30 attacks, you're allowed to go in and you'll get your free attack. These do not stack. So if you are wasting these, you're wasting points. At first, when auto attack was first introduced yesterday, I didn't realize that, and I probably burned a good 200 energy, not knowing, because I myself hadn't paid attention to how it had changed. So keep that in mind. Now, the thing with auto attack, and I don't like, is obviously you don't get to stack the points. As you can see, I've got almost 900 inner flames. So yeah, I could use those for mega attacks, because when you get a mega attack, you have to burn 20 and then 100 energy. But at the same time, it's still going to be better off just do a normal attack and then use 3 beasts. It will take longer, but again, it's up to how you want to play. And then obviously you can go in here, you can see if anyone's raided you. And then, it just depends on when people want to send the ships. If they're smart, they won't, again, send to any team that is super active. And then, obviously, attacking, you can look at the different ranks. Obviously, I'm still rank 1 because Hellhounds. Anyway, again, I hope this video helps. I pretty much covered everything I couldn't cover in the first place. Also, if you're going to be using the armory, this event, honestly, is probably going to be your best option for gold chests, because of the amount of stuff that you can get out of it. I do feel the only other one that would be worthwhile is going to be Forge. I don't feel like Fort is worth it. But again, this is the big event. This is the big PvP event. So, and Forge, you're limited to obviously the storyline and how many beasts you can get. And then obviously you have to train them up to breeding level. So again, I personally feel like this is the event that you want to open all your chests in. And you get so many chests in this game, in this event. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And then if you didn't know, you can go here, events, and then you go into coming events, and then you'll always know what the coming events are. So as you can see, like I said, Forge, they call it Forge Fiesta now, will be next week. So that is when you are breeding, and then after that will be the building boom, or fort, or whatever you want to call it, realistically. But anyway, guys, I hope that kind of helps some of you. And there's Typhoon. Yep. Save all your timers for Fort. Yep, that's 100% correct. I can't think of anything else to really share with you guys right now. Honestly, War Dragon players, DOT players, I wish you all the best. Again, I'm not here. And if I come off as arrogant in chat, I'm not trying to be. It's like a balancing act for me. I want to help people, but at the same time, obviously, I want my team to be the best. I mean, it's like everyone wants to be an alpha. No one wants to be an omega. So, again, don't take it seriously. I try to temper myself back because sometimes, and my team, and you talk to anyone on my team, I'm a hothead. I really am. If it wasn't for my team, I would probably not even be a content creator because it's of my temper sometimes. But anyway, and again, don't forget this video is made in collaboration with Ubisoft under the Clash of Beasts Content Creators Program. It is, as far as I know, open to all content creators. I have not been told there's a limit or anything like that. So if you want to make a video, it won't hurt me. If you want to ask me questions, it won't hurt me. Again, I'm here for the community. I'm here for the game. That's why I play. That's why I make these videos. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a great night and a great weekend. I'm hoping to drop the Forge/breeding guide either tomorrow or Sunday, and then I'm hoping by Sunday I will have Jag unlocked. I might have to push it a little bit, but as you can see, I only need 2 keys. But the problem is 2 keys is finishing off Frogger, so that's a lot. I don't know if I'm honestly going to get it this week. If I don't, it'll be next week. I promise you I will have a video covering her abilities and herself as soon as possible. Anyway, like I said, I hope you all have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Peace.